Hi, it's Monday, 29th of January, 2:30 p.m. Um, this is that's AB, by the way, my friend AB, um, at the beach. Um, yeah, this is a private, kind of just a couple of old guys having a chat, guys. I'm talking to Kurt 2022. Um, yeah, so and we're going to talk about some things that a lot of you are going to be, particularly younger ones, going to be sort of negative on. Uh, yeah, feel free to comment if you like, but it's just us. We're fucked over, okay? We're just trying to live, you know. So if you can sort of bear that in mind a little bit, we're not really after an argument, or we're not really here to uh, have a big debate about what MGTOW should be and shouldn't be. Leave it up to you guys to do that. We're just a couple of old guys, all right? All trying to take care of ourselves up here. Yeah, Kurt. Yeah, I know what you mean. I picked up on your what you were doing uh, very quickly in the piece. But it's basically what uh, it's basically what I think I want. I've got a problem. I still see myself linked to my family and a family man and the whole thing, and I don't know that I want to take on another person, have another relationship. Um, as I told you, I tried it online for a couple of weeks, but yeah, like you just feel like oh, I just don't want it. Um, I, whether it's whether it's right or wrong, or, like your son said, it's not what you're doing. It's not proper love. Well, okay, yeah, fair enough. Who cares? Sorry. Um, I don't even want to see them in real. I don't. I'm worried about all sorts of problems happening. Now sexual harassment and rape and all this. I don't want to see them. Plus, I don't work anymore, so sexually. So I don't really want anybody here. Um, so what I tried to do to solve my problem, and this is why I've got AB up. About 2 years into the shit fight, I I just thought I just want some company. And no, I don't. I don't want sex. I don't want them here. I just like to have Sunday lunch. So this is when we set up this friendly club thing, and that was the idea. It was her idea. She named it, and and the idea was just to have some drinks Sunday afternoon for lunch, that sort of thing. I'd buy her some drinks and a meal, and we do that. It didn't work out. She got cancer, and her internet's not good, so I set up the whole thing, but I never got to doing it. I tried to do it with others, but they were all scammy and what have you. But my idea was that I could do exactly what you're doing, only online. So it was all private. It was all, I could, and no, I didn't want to have sex with them, but uh, oh look, I don't know. I don't know that anybody could put up with me or would want to put up with me 24/7, and I don't want to put up with anybody else 24/7. And the more I think about it, the more I think, how the fuck would it work? I mean, it's great thought and all that sort of thing, but in reality, it's just, I think we bore them as much as they bore us. And after you've been together for a month or so, or sooner, the same things start getting repeated, and it already gets boring. And to keep it going, let's have a fight. And I don't want that. Um, I kind of like, and slowly, for me, it slowly sort of developed because I used to chat in this chat room, and I met a lot of women, I guess, and they all had the same idea. They wanted to marry. They wanted to, yep, I'll get him, and you could feel it, and I didn't want that. Um, and it actually ruined um, a lot of relationships. See, AB's great because she she could be with four people, four guys in the same week. Bother her. I mean, but she's for money. That's what she wants. She's, she has to live, has to eat. So she wants presents and wants, little gifts and this and that and something else. But she appreciates it all. Um, but make no mistake about it. She's there for, she wants it. She'll say, yeah, no, I want money, gifts. But yeah, great fun, and never ever puts. This is why I liked her. She never puts me down. Um, never. Oh no, never gives me the shits. She's a very free-spirited girl, and I often think, that I don't know that women will become like her in the end, but I mean the guys all love her, and they all say the same thing. Yeah, she's honest. We love the honesty about her. Yeah, no, she's very very popular that way. But I put her up to sort of just say you can see what I'm talking about. But yeah, she's and the only other woman I speak to now is Boomba. Boomba, there's no money involved with her. She's just friendly, okay, a friend. But she's great, and she's tremendous. But and I mean, she's younger too, and she doesn't want a relationship with me. She's quite happy to. In fact, I've probably done about 200 videos to her. This is how I do the videos. I started doing the videos, and maybe 2,000 or 3,000 voice messages yeah, every day. Wouldn't be. Sometimes 2 or 3. Yeah, it could be a couple of thousand voice messages. Sometimes half an hour, and she listens to them. I can't understand why. I'm flattered, and I think it's tremendous. But yeah, so that's where this is. I have no trouble doing the videos because I've just done so many to Karina, yeah, and I've done a couple to AB and a few, but mainly to Karina. Yeah, so it got really interesting with Boomba because I could almost I was having a relationship with her, and she would watch the video the next day, so I chat, blah blah, have a drink with her, and she'd watch it in the morning or something. It's possible. It's really, and this is what I think what you're saying is, yeah, I'm trying something new, and I think, oh, good on you. Whatever makes you happy, and if they don't want it, well then go and find somebody else that wants that we've all just left. Okay. And I don't know. I think what you're doing is good. You're getting outside the square. You're trying a few different things. I've taken that idea and exploded it. I love chatting and I love having. I love my friendly club. If I could, I just can't get it. Can't find the people to have it with. To sit there and have a drink with and have a meal with and have a bit of a chat. I've got a cooking trolley right next to my computer here, and I'll have a glass of wine and put some music on and have them on cam and chat at the same time, virtually living together. When I was with Flor for 2 weeks, she was teaching me how to cook. Now do the onions more. Turn up the gas. Turn up the gas. It's not hot enough. Okay. I'd like to use just one ring. Gee, trying to frugal here. Oh, yeah. And it was that intense. It was that close. So we had a relationship, but she wanted marriage. She didn't want what I was doing there. She wanted marriage and let's move into a little house and something like that. No, fuck it. I don't want to do that. But online, it was great. And she, yep, okay, now put the broccoli in. Okay, did you wash it? No, I didn't wash it. And that's how we would talk. It was like she was here with me. And it's fine. And I found it wonderful. But do you think I can get anybody to do it? My mate here in Australia, Kurt, is like, yeah, but how do you have dinner and drinks online? How do you have drinks online? You can't do it. Oh, for fuck's sake, Kurt, you can just sit there and have a drink. And every time I was like, yeah, but how do you do that? I mean, that's how far back we are. So all the guys say, oh, no, you don't do this, you don't do that. I commend you. I think, fuck it, go for it. Sorry, whatever works. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah, you've got some risks there. Guys are pointing that out. So fucking what? You're not a bloody kid. You know what the risks are. You're not stupid. It's just you know what that is. So why did somebody have to tell you that? This is what I was talking with MGTOW values. Now, it's to me, and probably to you, and probably to half of the MGTOW community. Yeah, MGTOW is about a bunch of guys, and I get lots of comments. People say, yeah, it's just I think it's this, I think it's that, and I think, yep, tick, 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 tick. It's whatever you want it to be, and we all come together, have a chat, and oh, like you like doing your stuff in real, having several dates in real. I like doing it online, Is my way the right way? Is your way the right way? Are we both wrong? Who knows? Who cares? Okay. It's a way I see it. It's just a way to swap ideas, have a bit of a chat. You got an idea, meet some guys, have a bit of a chat about this. Thought about doing that. No, I haven't. Oh, shit, that sounds all right. Yeah, it's so that's the way. Yeah. So what you're doing, yeah, I think is it's just up whether the women are up for it. I mean, it's and like you said, you die alone. Well, yeah, yeah. No, I guess this is what my other Kurt friend says. We'll die alone. Curious. Well, and I said to him, no, I don't want to. Look, I might. I don't know. You might. He might. But why can't we push the envelope before we die? Before we kick the bucket. Let's try some different things and this is see. I say to him, what's going on, and he had he brought somebody over from Fiji and married her. And it didn't work, and he's still pissed off with women, but he still dates them and that sort of thing. But he's basically MGTOW. But I mean, he still sees women from time to time. But he's not in a sort of a marriage relationship or what have you. But he's sort of out of sorts too, trying to figure out what to do. So everybody's sort of up in the air about it. Which do we go this way? Do we go that way? And I've got to be honest. I listen to I follow. I really think what you're doing is right. It keeps you fresh. It means I think marriage bogs us down. And we get this chemistry sort of engulfs us. Look, I enjoyed parts of mine. I know it was a long one, 31 years. But as for doing it again, no. I just, I'm kind of with you. Like, I just can't even think who I'd want to be with 24/7. And I don't like if she was here now. No, I don't want her here now. And I'd probably have to clean up or she'd be saying, oh, you're doing another one of those videos. Yes, I am actually. If you don't mind, back off. But I can talk. I can talk to you. I can talk to whoever. And I don't know whether I really don't know what the difference is between having somebody sitting next to me and doing it remotely. I've got friends all over the world. It's just I chat to people, not all the time, not 24/7. I just wouldn't want to talk to me that long. God, half the room used to say, "Oh my God, you talk too much." Well, I do. I talk a lot. And I would say you don't talk enough. What we do? Yeah, but so can we live together? No. I could live with AB, to be honest. And she'd. But the deal would be, I want to go down and visit, my other friend down here and over there and over there. And so, yeah, no worries. Jump in the car, let's go. And, I wouldn't give a shit. Because she likes people. She's a free spirit. Yeah, we just chat. We'd go down and meet such and such. And I don't know, she could sleep with them. I'd go somewhere else. I don't know. It just wouldn't bother me. But that's her. And maybe it should go like that. I don't know. It's hard to imagine it with children, particularly when you're a younger man and you're trying to do the family thing. It's definitely not on me. I don't think. I say it's definitely not on. No, I don't think so. But when there are no children involved, and there's just you and well, just you, and you've left your wife or whatever, or you're separated. What do you do? I mean, do you, when yeah, the thought of MGTOW, and the women will say, "Oh, how sad." And I think, well, I'm not sad. I'm meeting new people. I've now, chatting on MGTOW channels. I'm bored with the wild jungle and sexy cams. Um, it's too nasty, too much aggro in there, too much hatred. I get very sick of that. I like this hail fellow, well met, have a bit of a chat to people and what have you. Um, what was I saying here? I can't remember. Yeah, yeah. So I don't know. I think what you're doing is fine. I haven't got a problem with it. And I'm not saying I wouldn't promote it as the way to go. Although I do think it's, for a lot of guys in our situation, it's probably not a bad option. Like Captain Bob, for example, is going through the ringer at the moment. Um, and I found you sort of go down, 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 and you reach a point when you think, oh fuck, I need something. I need company. I need to return to, because you're going down the dip. Okay, and you get to a point you think, no, I need to get normalised to some extent here. But no, I'm not going to. I don't want to meet somebody at a restaurant or go around to their place or anything else like that. I want to be on my space, and yes, that's what I talked to Asian about with the Friendly Club. Say we have a drink online, have a meal online, and I could normalise that way. That was what my plan was. But now I would actually like to actually do it, particularly if I had a better income. I don't have an income, but I'd have dinner twice a week and drinks 3 times a week with 5 different women. Even a guy, it wouldn't bother me. If they were interesting, it wouldn't, man or woman, doesn't bother me. So long as it's witty, entertaining, we don't end up arguing or anything else like that, or she doesn't want me to marry her. I actually, even at one stage, I got so desperate, I thought, I'll try the lady boys. The Filipinos is full of lady boys, and the trannies. And, they're just scammers. They take your money and they just don't turn up. You bastards. I just thought I'd try having a meal with them. But no, nobody wants to have a drink online. Fuck you. Fuck the lot of you. Flor was the only one. She did, but she didn't want to have a lot of drinks. So, we just had one. But we almost, went over there for a drink and almost moved in with her. But then she wanted marriage. No. But that was the whole idea of Friendly Club, to just experiment, try different things. I'd still love to do it, but I just don't know who or where, and income's another problem. So, don't think for a moment I don't support your idea. I think it's a good one. I support anybody who's doing anything to get better, to get happy again. Because when for most of us, we've fallen off a cliff, and anything that can help a guy get back on his feet again. Sorry, I don't care about whether it's morally right or not. I'm not even, so long as it helps him get back on his feet again. And frankly, I'd say the same thing for a woman. If you've been knocked around and that sort of thing, anything that can help you get back on your feet again. I support that as well. Yeah, so it's see, MGTOW's not my, I don't wake up every morning, thinking, MGTOW. MGTOW is just something that helped me actually, talking to people and whatever. But I'm more interested in the people in it, if you get my drift, who are, doing different things. And see, also, Kurt, the way I look at it, it's like disgruntled customers that have walked out of the store. Okay, and there's no way known I would try and band them together and say, you must behave this way. They'd kill me. And if I met them in in the parking lot, they'd run over me again, and then drop the clutch and bury me in the tar. And I couldn't blame them. they're pissed off people. What they fucking want to do is what they want to fucking do, okay? And all I see MGTOW as is, a place where all of these pissed off people can come and have a bit of a chat and they go, fuck yeah. That's my view. There seems to be another view on it, that it should be this and it should be that and should be something else. Yeah, I can understand people thinking that. I explained that in another video. But yeah, no, I guess I'm more interested in how individuals within the group are doing things and what they're doing. And then guys like Captain Bob, who have just, presumably has just gone into it, just started off in the whole thing, can look at it and go and listen to what we're actually doing. Not what we think, is not some sort of ideal or what we think we should be doing or what other people should be doing, but how people are actually living. Because that's what I found when I first came into it. I thought, yeah, this MGTOW idea, okay, I'll give it a go. Sounds good, but what do you actually do? And I saw lots of vids with guys riding motorbikes, driving around in a car, and I didn't see any on a push bike, which is what I have. So, but that's besides the point. But my whole thing was, yeah, how does this MGTOW lifestyle, what are you going to do? What are you actually going to do? And that really interested me because it interests me how people live and how they, and I've watched a lot of it, I've gone from, living in a house where we didn't have electricity. It was back in the days of the kerosene lamp. And I saw electricity come. That's how, and this is in the country, but we've gone from that to, I don't think there was one button in that house, to I must have 1,000 a computer alone. And I've seen, but there were things then that people did that they don't do today, if you can say. So I've seen a range, I've seen it change, but I'm interested in what you're doing because you really, to me, I would say I would understand it because it's keeping you vital. It's keeping relationships vital, I would think. I don't know what the women would think about it, nor do I care particularly. If they don't like it, they can always leave. But yeah, I think we'll pursue it more. No doubt I'll get a bit of flack from it and that sort of thing. I might even ignore it from now on because I think I've made my point, my position pretty clear, and there's not much point in arguing about what a lot of individual guys do with me, because all I'm going to say is really what individual guys do is what individual guys do. So long as they're not hurting anybody else, fine by me. That's their choice. If you want to be part of a group that does something, well then yeah, that's okay too. But you're not going to find, because I don't want to be part of a group. I'm quite happy to stand in a group of individuals, but not with any purpose that the group does this. So I think so, but I've got a problem here because I want to start ending my videos with John saying, and I'm not sure how to do it. When he says, "Don't let it beat you." Yeah. So I'm going to, yeah, don't let it beat you. So I'm going to practice the first one, at least saying, I'm going now, but just remember, don't let it beat you. Okay. Good talking to you. We'll talk again, Kurt. Thanks for your intel too. I'll do another vid on that shortly. It was good actually. I got a bit out of that. Yeah. But anyway, I'll do that later. Okay. See ya.